Sex education remains a critical yet often controversial component of a well-rounded education. With the rapid advance of information technology, today's youth encounter various sources of information, not all of which are accurate or helpful. The role of structured sex education is to provide young people with reliable, factual information that can help them make informed decisions about their health and relationships. It's not just about teaching the mechanics of sex, but about fostering understanding and respect for one's own body and the bodies of others. Effective sex education helps to cultivate a foundation for mature emotional and social development. This foundational knowledge not only promotes health and safety, but also encourages respect and empathy among peers. By integrating sex education into school curriculums, educators can provide a balanced perspective that respects individual values while promoting common good health practices. Furthermore, the benefits of sex education extend beyond just preventing unwanted pregnancies or diseases. By providing a space to discuss these topics openly and honestly, sex education helps to create a more informed and understanding society. One of the biggest hurdles to effective sex education is the prevalence of myths that obscure the facts. For instance, a common myth is that sex education encourages earlier sexual activity. However, research consistently shows that comprehensive sex education actually delays the initiation of sex and encourages safer sexual behavior. Another myth is that discussing sexual health can be too explicit for younger audiences. In reality, sex education can be tailored to be age-appropriate and sensitive, focusing on topics such as personal boundaries, respect for others, and understanding changes during puberty. It's also commonly misconceived that sex education removes the role of parents in teaching their children about sex. On the contrary, effective sex education programs encourage an open dialogue between parents and children. Schools play a pivotal role in the delivery of sex education due to their structured environment and access to trained professionals. When schools take on the responsibility of providing sex education, they create an equitable learning opportunity for all students. This is especially important in communities where discussions on sexual health might be taboo or where parents feel ill-equipped to address these topics. Integrating sex education into the school curriculum ensures that all children receive the same base level of information, regardless of their home environment. Schools are also uniquely positioned to combat the spread of misinformation by providing young people with accurate and reliable information. In a school setting, educators can professionally and respectfully handle such discussions, ensuring that students feel heard and respected. Sex education must be inclusive to effectively serve a diverse student population. This inclusivity involves addressing various sexual orientations, gender identities, cultural backgrounds, and religious beliefs. By embracing diversity, sex education can provide all students with the knowledge and skills they need to navigate their sexual health respectfully and safely. Incorporating diverse perspectives into sex education helps to dismantle prejudices and promote a more accepting society. When students learn about different lifestyles and practices in an educational setting, it encourages empathy and understanding. Providing information that is pertinent to all students helps to ensure that no one is left feeling marginalized or misunderstood. Misinformation about sexual health can have profound negative effects on individuals and communities. Inaccurate information can lead to unhealthy behaviors, spread of diseases, and perpetuation of stigmas and fears. The rise of social media and other digital platforms has made the spread of misinformation particularly rampant. Young people are especially vulnerable to this as they often turn to these platforms for information. Educators must be proactive in teaching critical thinking skills alongside factual content to help students evaluate the reliability of the information they encounter. Addressing misinformation in sex education also involves challenging long-standing societal myths and biases. By confronting these issues head-on, sex education can help foster a more informed and compassionate generation. The importance of sex education in our schools and communities cannot be overstated. Comprehensive sex education helps dispel myths, support diverse populations, and combat misinformation. These efforts collectively contribute to healthier individuals and, by extension, healthier societies. Looking forward, the challenge remains to ensure that sex education is inclusive, factual, and accessible to all. This requires continuous support from educators, parents, policymakers, and the community at large. By equipping young people with the knowledge and skills they need to make informed decisions, we are paving the way for a more informed, empathetic, and healthy generation. Let us commit to this important task with the understanding that our efforts today will shape the well-being of tomorrow.